drive differently for if it's icy?
Allow a bigger stopping distance between you and
Because
she's more likely to slid.
Because I'm going to say because to get to the answer.
Because the tyre grip isn't as good in icy.
Absolutely, reduce friction.
Yeah.
So all the skid is, of course, is that the friction between the tyre is less than the forces you're placing on the car. If the friction is less, we're going to have to place less forces on the car, which means smoother braking, smoother acceleration, and steering left and right. So it's really, it's kind of a physical calculation, isn't it? Where friction has to be greater than force. And that's kind of, if it isn't,
it's like a physics test.
It is a physics test, and if it isn't, the car will literally, what's called going to a skid, and it'll just carry on the direction until friction's regained. Driving like that and be able to stop on the distance you can see based on the friction you've got on your tyres and your road surface, there's no such thing as extreme driving. So you're always doing the same thing, just using your brain to adapt to what you're doing.
Yeah.
Please turn left, please. Now make sure you slow down earlier. Don't choose your gear yet. Now choose your gear. Choose your gear when you're near. Not over there, exactly. Choose it there, fully steer. Gears for here, not for there. Now, ease up. Slow down, slow. Choose your gear, sound your horn. A bit late on the horn there. See, if a cyclist is coming fast, they can hear you, can't they?
Yeah.
You're going to turn. Oh, follow the road. Dramatic.
It's like a drum roll, please.
It was, wasn't it? I don't know what, and I genuinely don't know what the thought process was there while I gave that direction.
You're going to turn left.
It's got a mild peril to it. Oh, I know where we've got to go.
Gumley cricket pitch.
Not Gumley cricket pitch. No, not we're going through Gumley cricket pitch anymore.
It's not cricket season anymore, either.
No, it's not cricket season anymore.
I know that much.
That's very good. How many balls in and over?
6.
Well done. This is good. So no use brake, just the engine. The gravity's braking there. Yes, it ram and go, and a little bit of gas, and power it out. Let's follow the road then.
Oh, I remember this bit.
Do you?
Yeah. Like a fond memory.
Is it? Yeah. Excellent.
It was a while back, wasn't it?
It certainly was. Take a left, please.
Run over a dog.
Don't run over a dog.
That would actually.
That would be really bad. Can you come off? Can you not come off the road? That's more the point. Big old dip down there, isn't there? Mm-hmm. They need a certain amount of space. So that you don't have enough damage to my car. And now.
That wasn't me.
Was that you? What was that?
Straight on or right
Conquer.
or left?
Straight over we're going to go.
I can see now.
I should drop a gear if I was you. Yeah. Creep.
Yep.
Okay, here we go. Now then, it's icy, it's cold, it's winter.
Yes.
This road will not have been gritted. What does gritted mean?
When they put the salt on.
Put the salt on and stop it deep. Yes, exactly.
And it gives you more friction.
Possibly does. So, this is the coldest depths of South Leicestershire.
Oh.
Oh, look. Let's go down a hill a bit here.
Yeah, I know.
Now, the film won't pick up how steep this is.
Bloody hell.
What would happen if you beat your car down here?
I don't know.
What would happen if you met a car coming the other way? What would you do?
Pull into a passing place on the left.
Yeah. You would do, which is where exactly?
There.
Well, there's one there. So you might have. So hopefully that person coming this way would remember.
There's one there.
There's one there, and go back to it.
Icy as hell.
Icy as hell, isn't it? You can see the ice on it. Look. So get really steady. It's exciting, isn't it?
Really? What would happen if you met a car and you're coming down that like mammoth of a roller coaster?
Well, you'd hope you'd be travelling at speed and driving at speed.
Well, yeah, obviously.
Hopefully you'd be driving at speed that you've driven at speed, allowing for reasonably foreseeable hazards, like a car coming the other way on the road.
But surely
possibly.
the person that's coming towards me would have had to reverse.
In that situation, I'd expect someone to do reverse backwards down the hill.
Rather than reverse
While you trying to reverse up a hill. To where? We didn't have a passing space until we came into the junction. Now, it depends how agreeable people are and how clued up they are and
how much of a rush they're in as well.
Yeah. Now I wouldn't be going much faster than this because the cameras won't pick up how icy it is.
You can see like
but you can see the shininess of it, absolutely. The other thing to watch out for, Eve, on these rural roads, it might warm up later. If it got to 10 o'clock or 12 o'clock and the sun comes out, but you've got to think very, very carefully and look ahead and plan where you're going and looking out for microclimates. What I mean about that is where you get little dips and valleys and up there, the sun will go across it, and what might seem like a lovely dry day, you could come to a certain part of the road based on where the trees are, which direction you're facing and where the sun is. You could come to a place that hasn't actually changed from like 6 in the morning, 5 in the morning. Little pockets of microclimates, and you've got to really be thinking, and probably with ice, once you discover ice, there's not a lot you can do about it. Because the car is literally, it doesn't matter how good a driver you are, the car is going to just carry on the same direction. This looks like someone's dropped a bottle bank on the road, isn't it? Yeah. So this is all good training. What we've done, we've used the advantage of the weather. I mean, if it's in June, I can't conjure up that's an icy road day. So we just got you for today. This is a really good, rather than keeping away, now you're experienced enough, rather than, don't go on the icy roads. Well, let's go on the icy roads. Yeah. Let's do these things. If it snowed, I'll be bringing you down here to do snow. If it does snow more next week or something like that, I'll take you down Riker's shoes and put the car into a skid and teach you how to handle skidding as well. And these are all the skills I'd love you to learn if the opportunity, which reminds me, we need to do a night lesson at some point.
Yes.
Well, that's a skill that's not tested on, is it?
No. But also, it's unrealistic to think that you're never going to have to drive in the snow.
Or the dark.
Well, yeah.
Or do a multi-story. Just come away from, just for the sake of my palpitations.
Pulled into that passing space.
Yeah, it could be a space before. Yeah, a long time ago, didn't we?
Maybe had a nice little swim.
I don't like the way how close that reservoir is to
that
that passing space. No, it's like I was a little bit aware of. Look at it.
Yep.
It's probably about 100 foot deep as well, though. Probably not. Doesn't matter though. It's still really a car. Because their favourite band is what? See the speed of that car?
It was a bit too fast going around a corner.
Do you think it's a bit fast going around the blind corner, do you think?
Yes.
And you see skidding on there? Unbelievable.
It's a junction,
Yeah. I want you to turn right. Now look where your junction is, because it's all covered up by the leaves, isn't it? So you have to use your logic a bit there. We good to go?
Yeah.
See, that's another thing. All the road markings can be covered up by leaves or snow.
Yeah. That's one of the questions on the the stop sign on the clearing marks.
Yes.
Like, it's just covered up by snow. What sign does this mean? Just like,
that's a good question.
Yeah, because obviously the stop sign's the only one that's like.
Right, I think you can push it a little bit more here. This has been salted, this road. So it's nice and wide. It's a lot wider. There's a lot there. So I think, bearing in mind, think about the distance you can see ahead and stop in. I think you can push it a little bit more there and still be safe.
Yeah.
Gear there, it took us all the way down to 60 miles an hour before it needed changing. What different gear from that, Eve? That's it. You ready?
Yeah.
We're going nice and swiftly now. Going onto a country road that's quite fast. You've got to get that gear changing bit. So hand down, together, back on the gas and go. Go. Smoothly does it. Work those gears for me. A little bit faster. Hand goes down first, now together, back on the gas. So we want you to feel like walking, not pausing.
Yeah.
Boom, tap and go. Tap and go, tap and go. Yeah, and it's going to be smoother as well. It's going to be a lot smoother.
That's a 50, that's fine.
Yeah. Now, question for you.
Yeah.
When it's safe to do so, can you wash and clean the front window? go. So that's one of the show me questions. That's quite useful because we were actually getting a bit dirty.
Why is it so good?
Because it does a couple of wipes to clear any excess off. It's part of the cycle.
Clever car.
Clever car. I think it's a Dacia. It's quite amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, rural roads, big wide A trunk roads, clearly salted. They're going to ask you to go back to a slightly more restricted road. And they're going to ask you to take the next left, please. You'll see the sign for it, you work it out.
Yeah?
Yes, yeah. So, video then. Jolly good.
That would be better in first.
No,
It's fine. Is it?
no, just a little bit. I'll just slow down a little bit slower,
Slow.
more slower into it, a little bit fast into it, possibly, arguably. Now, not safe to do 60, is it? Even though it's no. Turning right here, please, Eve. Just be careful what you're turning into. Slow until you know what you. Happy with that?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's in the road.
Yes.
On a weak bridge in 1 mile.
Yeah, we're right. We're anyway a ton. So there was a weight restriction on that bridge, wasn't there?
Yeah. How do you weigh your car? It would come in the hamper. No, sorry. Sorry, don't reply. It's fine. Surely it will be different depending on what you've got in the car.
Yes.
So how do you know how much roughly?
Well, the word there, roughly.
Oh, okay. But do you know on, I don't know what day it was, Tuesday? No, Wednesday. I can't remember what day it was. All the trains got stopped.
It's to your engine.
Someone drove into a bridge.
Ah,
So
yes.
they had to like.
Hey up. Hey up. Which gear? So that wheat bridge says 18 tonnes. Are we ever going to be 18 tonnes?
No.
No. Even if I had 2 puddings, I'm not going to be 18 tonnes, are we? So, you know, you don't need to go, well, not grams and ounces. So you see how quickly their hazards can develop, like two
That was like a hazard
Labradors.
perception test.
It was a bit, wasn't it?
And the labs.
You thought it was going to come over the bridge, didn't you? The hazard. Oh no, it's the dog.
She feels like something out of a faraway tree.
Yeah.
Do you know they could either.
If we don't meet anything coming the other way.
Oh, I don't see that. We won't. And if we do, we know what to do.
What do you do? You reverse gracefully down the hill. That'd be good to see.
We'll find the parking space in a second.
How many sheep?
They have their wool shaved, haven't they?
A bit early for that, isn't it?
It'd be cold.
It's well cold for them.
Poor thing.
Perhaps it's a breeder sheep that doesn't get too woolly. I don't know. I don't do much about sheep.
They've lost their coat advantage.
Coat advantage. Right, end of the road, turning back, please.
Left.
Oh, right.
Right, sorry.
You're questioning my sense of direction coming from
No.
you. So look at the road signs. It's narrowing on the right. Horses a mile and a half.
Yeah.
Crossroads. Can't even see the entrances, so it's going to be constricted. That means
Yeah.
people can't see
Can't
you.
see you,
We
right.
just came out of one like that.
Mm-hmm.
See the vehicle coming up there with a trailer. Slow back. Use the information. Keep it slow over. That's it. There we go. We don't know what it's going to do. Oncoming vehicles. What are we going to do with the sound?
Do I
Slow
beat my
down.
horn?
What do you tell me?
Yeah. Sounds so pathetic. Sometimes don't you beep it?
Why does it sound pathetic?
Sometimes I expect more of a but it's really high pitched.
So it has to be a continuous thought process.
Yeah.
Not just, oh, here comes the junction, let's wake up to it. It's a continuous thought process. And if you can make it a continuous thought process, it just becomes a subconscious thought process. just slowing down so you can see. There you go. And this time of year, I have to assess as well, actually, the bend and the conditions. Does it need to be even less than that because of the friction? Careful what you're doing, you're staring again. How are you allowing yourself to keep on staring in one place? You're looking at one place, the same thing fixed for 3 or 4 seconds.
Nothing's going to change.
Well, yeah, but so what is stopping you from looking away? You've got enough information, haven't you? It's really icy. I don't think there's anything wrong. It's like taking the racing line. If it's completely clear, why not keep it straighter? It's got to be safer.
Yeah. I think the same with other.
Because we're teaching to drive for life, not just this driving test. We're supposed to stay on the road. But let's be pragmatic about this. If there's nothing around, and why not take a bit of the corner off it?
Yeah, it makes it safer.
Okay, so here we go. There we are, back. I love the word lobbadum. Lobbadum.
Subscribe to the channel, hit that button for driving.